Safia, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you taking time out from the Wellbeing Workshops to join your Self Fitness and South East London blog. So let's find out and tell me more. Who are Blink and what do you do?
Yes, thank you for having me. Blink is a young, innovative mental health non-profit. We're based in London, but we've got one simple aim, which is to see hundreds and thousands of people across the UK access rapid, appropriate and effective mental health support. And we're working to achieve that in lots of different ways. Previously, we've hosted wellbeing tents at festivals, partnered with health and wellbeing organisations to provide mental health support resources, and our ultimate vision is the Blink Bank, which is a bank of money created through donations and time volunteered by mental health professionals to support access to mental health resources, treatment and assessment for those who can't get it elsewhere.
That's amazing. So in terms of supporting people with mental health and well-being, what's your role within Blink?
So I've come on board as the Wellbeing Workshop Project Manager. So I'm responsible for liaising with trained workshop hosts, psychologists and psychotherapists, as well as the amazing Blink team, to provide these virtual wellbeing workshops.
Oh, amazing. So when we're talking about wellbeing workshops, what does that entail? What can people really imagine or see? What sort of things can they do?
So it's very broad, and that's one of the great things about the project, is that we really want to draw on different ways to manage mental health. So we've kind of curating a program of different mental health workshops. So that includes mindfulness, yoga, photography, art, poetry, and we basically want to provide a safe space and supportive space for people to try a new skill, meet new people and build a network so that they can either manage their mental health or just provide a creative outlet. And specifically our wellbeing workshops, we really want them to be trauma informed, and there's obviously absolutely no pressure to discuss mental health during the workshops, but we know that the extra safety of having a psychotherapist present and having trained facilitators will be a huge benefit to the people participating.
Okay, interesting. So in terms of the people participating, who is it for?
The short answer is anyone. At Blink, one of our core values is inclusivity and kind of changing the stigmas and stereotypes that surround mental health. And so we really value that experiences and kind of perspectives can be really diverse when it comes to mental health. And so anyone who feels like they would benefit from this kind of support is welcome to attend a wellbeing workshop.
Okay, so maybe people that are having difficulty with anxiety or maybe feeling the stress of everything that's happening at the moment could connect more with community by partaking in the workshops.
Definitely. We are really focused on building a sense of community, and I think especially, or from a lot of people's experience, as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, people are experiencing anxiety and feelings of loneliness or isolation, and that is completely normal. And we want to create a virtual space for people to still feel connected and still build a sense of community. And so at the moment, our funding is restricted to providing wellbeing workshops for people in the Greater London area, but we're constantly looking to expand and create new workshops and events to reach a wider range of people. So I would definitely recommend that people sign up to our newsletter, even outside of London, to get updates, because we're constantly trying to bring a bigger service and a greater service to everyone who needs it.
Absolutely love your enthusiasm. It's incredible, and it is such an important thing right now, because especially with all the isolation people have been through, and really finding that, you know, jobs have changed, experiences have changed, there's lots of change going on and lots of uncertainty, and it's nice to be able to have that place where you can go to, and you can actually do something with other people and meet other people as well. There's a lot of clients that I work with who struggle to meet people. You know, we forget that when we're at school, it's very easy because you have to show up, you have to see those people. And then we kind of come out of school, and if you're not in the workplace anymore, the question is, how do you meet anyone? Like, how do you actually connect with people and find passions and things that you can enjoy together? So I love what Blink's doing in terms of bringing people together through different variety of, like you said, mindfulness, yoga. I think I've read some bits on pottery and stuff like that. I mean, there's a huge element of different things that's going on. So I'm just curious then, so how did the Wellbeing Workshops come about?
So I think, like you were just saying, this idea of meeting new people and developing a support network can be so challenging. And so the idea of kind of bringing out a wellbeing workshop was in the pipeline for Blink before the COVID-19 pandemic came about, then in the form of in-person workshops. And during the pandemic, and we saw this widespread effect on people's mental health, isolation, feelings of anxiety, because there are so many changes. And so thanks to the National Lottery community funding and government funding, we've been able to bring out these now virtual workshops so that people can kind of access an online community, or don't feel so intimidated to go out into their local community now, because they will have hopefully developed the skills and built some confidence to access these networks, that I guess we're trying to show people that they are there, but it's absolutely normal to feel an intimidation to accessing them. But hopefully we'll be creating the safe and supportive space that people will be able to go and say, I can do this, and it wasn't as scary as I first thought it might be, and I've made new friends, and now I can take that skill and develop it in my own time as well.
Oh, incredible. So your Star Fitness, we like to say one step at a time. So if someone's in a position where they're kind of thinking, okay, well, these wellbeing workshops sound great, like they sound incredible, they sound like something I want to do and I haven't been able to access. You know, even when I'm speaking to people on the phone, sometimes they don't have the funds available to them. And you mentioned that the National Lottery and the government are supporting it. So what are people's next step? Do they need to make investments into the workshop? Is it going to cost them anything to partake?
So the workshops are absolutely free. We do take a £5 deposit just to secure your space on the workshop. But if you go to our website, blinkmentalhealth.org.uk, we've got all the information regarding the content of different workshops, how long they run for, and the times and the dates, and also exactly outlining each step. So registering your interest, and then paying your deposit and completing the course. And so check out our website, also check out our social media channels, because across Facebook, Instagram and Twitter we're going to be posting updates about the workshops, shareable links for you to sign up as well. And also we love engaging with people, so if people have an idea of a workshop they think would be really beneficial, we want to hear about it. Please reach out to us, because we're constantly looking for new ways to interact with people and to create these communities.
That's amazing. So in terms of what I'm hearing you say is that it's a £5 deposit just to secure your place, but because they're funded, they're completely free to partake in, and they can see everything on your website. We'll of course write all this down so it's easy access for people when they're watching this. But in terms of the next steps for them, so they register, they get themselves, they find a workshop they like on your website, they register themselves for the workshop, and then do they just show up to it?
So there will be some pre-workshop documents, so depending on the workshop will depend on the preparation. for example, the mindfulness workshop, their facilitator does conduct a pre-assessment just so that they can best support people in the workshop. Also, you might need to be able to access a booklet online or print it, but all of these details, there should be nothing that prevents you accessing the workshop. So if you have any concerns, reach out to us. Accessibility needs, for example, we are dedicated to making it as inclusive as possible. So exactly, people sign up. We have got limited spaces on the workshop. So we'll email you to confirm your space, and once that's confirmed, you will get an Eventbrite link and you can pay your deposit, and then you'll be emailed the final instructions of what you need to do to prepare for the workshop, when it will take place, how you access it, all the logistics.
That's absolutely amazing. So they literally go to your website, they sign up, they put their deposit down, they'll get emailed all of the information that they need to partake. They may have a few things that they need to do in advance, but once they've done those things, they can just enjoy the workshop and really benefit from that community element, and having something there to support them at this time.
Exactly.
It's absolutely amazing to hear what you guys at Blink have been doing. Is there anything that you want to add in terms of any information you feel that will benefit people? Well, of course, if you want to repeat the website again, we'll also put that out there. But is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I would just like to say, if this resonates with you, or someone comes to mind that you think would benefit from these workshops, please pass on our details to them. Go to blinkmentalhealth.org.uk to see all of the registration information, search the different workshop contents, find one that's right for you, that you think you'll get the most out of, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blink Mental Health Campaign. We're really excited to see people there, see people engaging and building this sense of community, which everybody needs right now, and it's a really exciting thing to be part of, from myself, the Blink team, but also the wider London community as well.
Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait to experience the workshops myself, and obviously directing people in that direction. So thank you so much.
Thank you.